hear your warning, I hear your warning. Let me say greetings to a comrade that in short order we will refer to as the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade M.O.D. I want to hasten to recognize my friend and my sister. And you know, Northwest, when you voted for me in 2011, you voted for the youngest MP in the history of the PNP. I was 28 at the time. When you vote for Senator Gabriela Morris, you will break that record because you will make her MP at 27 years of age. Here we have a bright, articulate young lady with a passion for service who is ready to stand up for the people of Northwestern Center. Don't get so we don't use to MP we all the time listening on TV and when they slow back at Prime Minister. Don't get so we use to MP who stand up and make representation on behalf of their people. And so she comes highly recommended. I want to say as well, maximum greetings and respect, Comrade Manley Clark, Anna, hear me man. To all the comrades on the platform, comrades in the audience, I greet you well. I want to start up where Comrade Bunting left off a while ago. And I love this soon, you know. I love this soon. There was a time when a 6-gate court case being one of them. She had them ruling on the favor now, so he left up to 3. I hope he don't go up to 4 when they done. But somebody said something a while ago, Comrade Bunting said, I repeat it. But I grew up over in Shelley Road. Over in Bamboo, in Shelley Road. And when, yes man, between Northwest, Southeast, and going to Northeast, the right lesson, it mix up like this. When I was growing up, my grandmother said to me, every lion that's what the granny tell me. She said, every lion and every thief. I am having a problem trusting the Prime Minister of the country. And it is serious that I can't trust the Prime Minister of the country. Because the Prime Minister needs to have the moral authority that when he speaks to the people, they believe that what he's saying is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So, in that same report, for more than a year, there was this issue in the country that there are parliamentarians under investigation for illicit enrichment. The conversation went on for more than 1 year. The Prime Minister was asked and he said, I've searched far and wide. And I have not found anybody that is under investigation. That was in August of 2023. In November of 2023, they asked the Prime Minister, why have you not been certified? The Prime Minister said that the Integrity Commission has asked him some routine questions. And he too is anxious about being certified. He went on further to say, as Prime Minister, he simply has to be frugal with his time. You can't believe frugal. In means he have to be stingy with him time because he have only got himself. Yeah, only got church. But can you believe, Congress, that when we eventually got the report and we turned to page 17 of the report, it said that the Integrity Commission in August 31, 2023 had a meeting with the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his lawyers and told him to his face that they think that there is a possibility that he has assets that are disproportionate to his lawful income. That is the definition of illicit enrichment. What you have, your salary cannot explain it. They told him that August 31, 2023, and for more than 1 year, the Prime Minister of Jamaica kept the people in the dark about the fact that he was being investigated. And people afraid to talk. Me not afraid to talk. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is a liar. You know, I repeat what the premise. But the Prime Minister is a liar. Because we can't keep church in your community. Now can you imagine, comrades, that I now sit down and then send a video to my phone and me watch the Prime Minister up at University of the West Indies, and the Prime Minister get up in his feelings and say he will not allow it to happen for persons who benefited and got rich to come back and take the country. And me say, Top, how comes the Prime Minister of the country know how other people get rich, but can't explain how he get rich? What can cause so? But I realize another thing. They don't want to take responsibility for anything, you know. And they feel like they can fool the public at all times. And it's not him alone. Because the other one who over there keep quiet and won't say what fall in a field like I same thing him and do. We have to Minister Tufton. He quiet like a lamb and won't say what just fall in a lap. But he's doing the exact same thing. People come from the States to do operation. And there is a child that has scoliosis. It means your spine curves laterally, push sideways. Now, the curve in her spine is 80 degrees. Now, Mario, come hold on my guess. Hold the right guess. Hold the right guess. When we were going to school, they told us that this is 90 degrees. 90 degrees, you know? And this is 180. So when they say curve by 80, I say then. That's what the woman back then up on it. You can imagine, thank you sir. You can imagine the amount of pain that that youngster was in. And there are people that came here to volunteer to do our surgery. Free. And when they don't do what they're supposed to do and the woman don't get the surgery for your picnic, the minister come on now and say, hey doctor, they go over the fault, you know. And another way fault, hey doctor, they go over the fault. When I just got a message on my phone that tomorrow, hey doctor, they will wear black and they will protest against the minister of health, telling lies from the minister. In this constituency, 50% of the employment comes from agriculture. 50%. When you start Mount Zion, come Sturgestown, come all the way, so up in the hills, come lower Buxton, Narrows, the one of this, back over years to Philadelphia, farming is the lifeblood. We are currently in a situation where we have a Minister of Agriculture who is not doing anything to develop the agricultural sector in the country. What he is doing is ensuring that they import stuff into the country to the point where over an 8-year period in Jamaica, the country's importation bill has increased by 80%. Moving from $800 million in 2016 to 1.3, 1.4 billion under this government. That is what they're doing. When agriculture is really the way out to lift up some of our people out of poverty. And so, I don't want to take too much time with it tonight though, because I have other time to talk about agriculture. I want to make a point specific to Northwest Center. You see, when I took over the job as Gen of the party, 90% of people, 9 out of 10, say you know, say I'm going to feel though. That boy is too loud and too divisive and they don't work. And they say, I'm going to leave you to work in, but when you work like that, then they end up about one deciding they can't go work. Now they say, all who jump up down and tell me, hey, well done, they will not say too. They will not say, leave them in the ear, man after me know them. But we went there and we realized that our party was divided. And we realized that in order for us to put this party in a position where it can win, we have to put aside our differences and focus on those things that unite us. Make sure there is a place in the party for everybody to make a contribution. And look where we are now. Northwest Center, having put aside every difference that exists down here, make a place for everybody to make a contribution and let us move forward as one united party, because the aim is to win this constituency. When the election done, me now ask no question, the PNP is going to win, and we want, when we are marching up New Street to go into Parliament and we turn to the left, I want to see the voluptuous Gabriel and Morris walking beside me, heading into Parliament as the elected member of Parliament for Northwest Center. You know what nobody tell me, say they don't want nothing out of politics. No, everybody wants something out of politics. You think we'll have a Sunday night after night or something and chat if we don't want something? Everybody wants something out of politics. Some people want policy. Some people want programs. Some people want contract. Some people want handouts. Whatever you want, more right than when you win than when you lose. So make sure you put in the work to win the election. You think you can talk more chairman if we're in opposition? You think we can have the ability to make sure that the country running a way where you can survive if we're in opposition? A government-run country. The aim of a political party is to win an election, and Northwest Center is a seat that must be won by the People's National Party. Me no intend, because if they fly high, fly low, me I go back in a parliament, you know. And when we go in a parliament and turn up the chat, me don't want nobody a pipe on crystal Lee said she will beat you. So me have a personal matter in this too. Me want to make sure that that woman will get her 4 years ago, that you catch her back now and send her back to her yard. See our time come now. See our time come. I'm gone now. I'm getting time now. No matter what you might think or what you might feel, I'm time now to put them in something on one side. I'm time now to focus on the work to ensure that this constituency is one. Me here say, come and Bunty. Me here say, the labor right then, when they make his statement say by any means necessary, me here say they make that statement there because they're afraid of you. They are talking me here, you know. Maria so done. They are talking me here. Them say they're afraid of you because they feel if you go on the Ministry of National Security, they are going to try and lock up some of them. So they're afraid of you. But you me want to make your work easier. Me want to make sure that when you get there, we've already carried them to the court already, you know, sir. So comrades, give me 2 minutes and look at court in session. Order. Order. This is the case of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica. When it comes to the matter of Andrew Holness versus the children of this country, where only 1 in 5 are passing 5 CMCs to include maths and English. How do you find it? When it comes on to the healthcare sector, where people get admitted, they are sentenced there, and they have to sit up on chair, and some not so lucky, so they have to be on the floor. When it comes on to how they have spent billions of dollars and God was still not fix up, when it comes on to you needing any form of investigation and you have to pay money to do it privately, how do you find him? In the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to the cost of living, where you can't buy food for them, where you can't feed your family, where when you go to the supermarket, you are doing your shopping right at the cashier, because everybody have been left some like cashier counter because they can't afford it. How do you find him? On the 4th charge, in the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to the terrible state of our roads. The other day, me go take fast and drive from Spalding, come a Brownstone. Oh God. Oh God. Me a drive from Santa Cruz and go Westmoreland, and the pothole chop 2 and me tired them 1 time. Me have to sit out and do like Alice in a Wonderland with the hand and me cheek and wait for somebody to come help me. The roads are in the worst conditions that they have ever been. How do you find them when it comes down to the roads? And finally, comrades, in the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica. When it comes on to a prime minister who is supposed to have dignity, decency, morality, ethics, values, and principles, when you have a prime minister who is going to the court of the land to say that the law we pass is unconstitutional, how do you find him? We are leave the rest to the man when they're afraid of. You can't carry on the cutter from there. But finally, comrades, finally. Finally. I said something a few years ago about who we are as comrades. I made a point because I was reading my Bible and I realized that Brother Job came under significant persecution and that he lost a lot of valuable things. And when Job lost the valuable things, somebody closest to him, his wife, turned to him and said, look here man, we lose everything when we have. Look how much head and cattle we did, how much this, how much that. We lose everything, sickness, afflictory, all sort of persecution. Why don't you curse God and die? But Brother Job turned and said to her, I am not that type of believer, my wife. I don't support only when things are going good for me. I don't support only when nobody is cursing me and calling up my name and chatting me. I am one of those supporters when even though he slay me, yet will I trust him. I'm wondering tonight if this place that I call home, if we have believers in here who are only willing to support the PNP if this a personal run, who are only willing to support the PNP if this a personal lead, who are only willing to support the PNP if they get back to school help, who are only willing to support the PNP if they get Liza, or do we have some even though PNP in here tonight, even though I didn't get what I want, I'm going on there to Wall Street and learn every nook and cranny because the PNP must be victorious. The word is love.